this is Nancy Sullivan from Channel 6 News, reporting to you live from Kennedy's inauguration.
It's not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country.
Oh my gosh! The U.S. has just received satellite images of a nuclear missile construction site in Cuba by the Soviet Union. We'll have more details to come. Hi, this is Nancy Sullivan from Channel 6 News, sharing some important information with you. The Soviets were building a launch site for medium and intermediate range missiles. This means all major U.S. cities are in danger. The U.S. is prepared for mutually assured destruction, which is a war strategy that means if one side uses nuclear missiles, the other one would too. This strategy has no victor. The next step is to blockade Cuba, forcing the Soviets to turn around.
In this September of 1963, the U.S. and the USSR came together to sign the Test Ban Treaty, declaring that there will be no nuclear testing in space, the atmosphere, or underwater. McNamara's report has just been released, reporting to the American people that they have been lied to this whole time, and that Lyndon B. Johnson expanded the war, JFK helped plan Diem's coup, and the media was uninformed about what was going on in Vietnam.
Westmoreland's report has just been released. He is giving all of us a cautiously optimistic report on the war. He says that it will not be ending early and that the Vietnamese morale is deteriorating greatly. America wins the space race in July of 1969 when Apollo 11 lands on the moon. The men on board were Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins, and Buzz Aldrin. This just in. It seems as though the person behind the mass murders in Beverly Hills is a man named Charles Manson. He is the leader of a group known as the Family. With the use of drugs, he was able to convince his group of followers to help him with the murders. Manson claims a race riot is imminent and that there is a coded message in the song Helter Skelter. His main goal in the murders was to spark more black versus white violence.
This is a report from the Warren Commission stating that there was no conspiracy theory with the assassination of JFK and that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone and so did Jack Ruby. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present without you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements.
SDS and SNCC organized massive protests after LBJ expanded the war. Self-immolation was used to show that people would rather suffer a slow, painful death than to live under the control of the government. Hi, I'm Nancy Sullivan reporting live from Channel 6 News at the Pentagon, where we see Norman Morrison hand his infant daughter off to a bystander, douse himself in kerosene, and light himself on fire under Robert McNamara's office window.
During the Summer of Love, hippies would gather together in what they would call beans, where they would simply just be together.
As you can see, the BN got a little bit crazy. Some crazy dude punched me in the face and I got a fat lip. You can see the stitches.